teacup.
Then have anything else to put it in.
That makes me a little nervous, so close to the edge.
Okay, it's going.
I'm gonna move this over here because you're the only one that's gonna be dipping in it. There we go. That makes me feel better now. Then I don't have to smell it while I'm standing here. Just smelling it makes my nostrils want to like.
Oh, come on, stop.
Okay.
You ready?
Is there?
It's for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I feel like we should like throw the work in here somehow, but I don't think if we put it down like there on the counter, I don't think it would be in the
It's too tall.
camera. Okay. Okay. Well, all right. 1, 2. Hi everybody. We're back for another Wind Down Wednesday. This time at Joel's house because I am on spring break and I'm a lot more relaxed this week.
Yeah.
It's been a good week so far. He is not on spring break, so he's been working like a dog.
Yeah. It's all right.
But we're happy to share some wine with you guys tonight. I believe we have done videos on both of these wines before, but coming back around to because I don't think we've done them in a while. Just to kind of highlight again some other really great wines that are on the Scout and Cellar site. So we're going to start off with the 2022 vintage of the Nest Barbera, and this is from California. So
I don't know why we're doing 2 reds.
Because I have a low inventory of white and rosés, especially ones that we have not done videos on recently. So we're going with 2 reds tonight.
And that's it's a darker red. It's definitely an Italian red.
So this is a Nest wine. These are a little bit higher, yes, on the price point with Scout and Cellar wines. So this is $32 a bottle. The second red we're going to do is a little bit less expensive. So we're starting off though with this Nest. I kind of compare it. It's a little bit darker than a Pinot Noir, but it definitely is I feel like a lighter red that you can get away with a lot of different things.
I mean,
when you're pairing it.
It's definitely a darker, but slightly translucent. But it has a good taste to it, rich taste.
So it's described as fruity and bold, even though it is kind of a little bit lighter wine. It's 97% Barbera and 3% Petit Syrah.
It's good with the sauce.
Okay.
It's really good with sauce.
So it's an Italian wine. That's why we pulled out some of the Italian stuff.
I just had a little cracker with my sauce.
Italian.
Italian. Oh, yes. Italian.
That's what they say for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
So fruity and bold with notes of explosive. Oh, I don't know if I want to put that word in with the description of wine. Explosive fruit aromatics, boysenberry, blackberry preserves, and spectacular acidity.
It definitely is good
with. Are you getting berry?
Yes, but it's like perfect with garlic sauce, marinara. Perfect. From now on, this is what we're gonna have.
Oh, it is very fruity.
Now I do have my homegrown San Marzano tomatoes.
Yes.
The first one I've eaten.
Oh, you haven't tried any of them yet since you pulled? Okay, you still have a lot that still have to ripen.
It's good.
So one of our favorite varieties of all time is back. Barbera originates in Italy, so get the pizza delivery guy on the phone. Bright, jammy, juicy, fresh, with a classic dry, high zing finish that combines Italian soul with California sun. So yeah, this is a California wine, not originally. We have some Italian wines. Key Pico is an Italian wine that we partner with in Scout and Cellar. But this is a California wine, but this grape variety originates from Italy. It's a small production wine that already has a lot of buzz. Sorry.
It's definitely up there for me. I immediately tried it with the sauce because it's Italian.
Yes.
But it's like perfect for sauce. If we're gonna have red sauce, it's perfect. Great wine.
Which I find a little surprising because it does have like a fruit forward taste to it.
It was fruit forward on the sauce. On the beef jerky, it's not as.
Okay.
So I'm just trying different things.
Or the pepperonis.
Yeah. Try the tomatoes. Try the pungent cheese.
Oh, it does.
Doesn't it?
It still has the fruit taste, but with like the garlic and the.
It brings out
the other flavor. It just brings out another layer to the wine. That is really very nice.
When we eat a lot of garlic.
Yes, it's very healthy for you. Pairs well with pizza, charcuterie, and any tomato-based Italian dish. So, hey, we're in luck. Have some leftover pizza from last Friday. Cheese pizza, because my son is now in Lent and cannot eat meat on Fridays. So we get cheese pizza. So for all you Catholics out there, and some other like offshoots of that, who do not eat meat on, I know fish.
Which he doesn't eat fish.
He doesn't like fish, no. So it's either grilled cheese or cheese pizza on Fridays.
When I was his age, I was cleaning fish on the side of the river.
I know.
Catching them, cleaning them, and eating them on, cooking them on aluminum foil with butter and potato chips.
Yes.
We would actually crunch up the potato chips after we filleted the fish and melt a stick of butter, put the potato chips down, put the fish in there, close it up, let it steam, and then just eat. Eat the butter chips.
I know, nice and fresh.
Oh yeah. Smallmouth bass. Rock, not so much rock bass, but smallmouth bass on the river. We catch them like 6, 7, 8 of them, and that's what we ate. We sat around at 15, 14 years old drinking beer.
Delicious with the pizza. I'm gonna try like some strawberries. I don't have like boysenberry and everything else, but some strawberries.
Yeah.
Try some of the cheeses and meats and stuff with it too, but a little bit lighter.
I'm trying the beef jerky.
So the soil to sip report for this wine. Barbera sourced from a single vineyard, meeting the clean crafted commitment, planted in 2015, so that's 10 years now. Barbera vineyard packed at night to maximize the natural, fresh, vibrant aromatics of the variety. Grapes were pressed and fermented in stainless steel for 14 days to limit the tannins, adding to the bright fruit flavors.
10 years ago.
I know. Before aging in stainless steel for 6 to 8 months, small portion of Petit Syrah added to give depth, structured to the final wine. Bottled with lighter weight glass for lower carbon footprint and recycled with sustainable cork.
Well, 10 years, you think about it. It seems just like yesterday. Honestly, it seems just like yesterday.
2015 seems like just like yesterday.
2015, now it's a little bit more translucent as you get down to the bottom.
Yeah.
But it still has a rich taste. It's definitely a heavier tasting red.
It's light, but it has a very bold flavor.
Yeah.
Bold.
I'm eating my tomatoes, I love it. I grew these tomatoes these are seeds that, 2 years old now?
Yeah.
From Sicily. I bought these online from Sicily. These are San Marzano tomatoes from Sicily, the seeds, and they're generational.
Oh.
So these are tomatoes that I grew. I grow them out front. I didn't do a good job this year. My tomato plants are kind of...
You were very busy. You didn't have as much time this year, I
Remind
don't
me
think.
if I go to the estate sales, to look for shaking Miracle-Gro, little pellets.
Okay.
It needs it. If I put that in the dirt, it would explode.
Okay.
Because you can't, if you transplant them, they're going to get weak.
Well, yeah, but I'm a little leery of adding things like Miracle-Gro.
It's not that bad. You've eaten all my tomatoes before.
I have, because at least it's better and I know where it was grown.
Right.
But
These are growing right here in my front yard.
yes. So.
And I put eggshells and fish guts in there.
To make the soil healthy.
Yes, you can put leftovers. Honestly, people used to put scraps, meat, leftovers around.
You just make like a compost pile.
I remember my brother had a big compost pile.
Yeah.
I'm talking, it was like all the salad and all the crap from dinner, all the leftovers. And he would take a pitchfork and just flip it. Keep flipping it because the steam would come up. And it was in this big bin, and he used that to fertilize the vegetables.
Did he put anything else in it, kind of like worms or anything else in there to help kind of like
They would
break it down?
naturally, it would naturally get worms and stuff.
Oh, okay.
There'd be night crawlers in there, and
Yeah.
we'd use those for fishing. Big, fat night crawlers. After you pitchforked it up, they'd all come to the surface. And you grab them.
So, I'm saying that with the lighter, like the fruits and veggies, the wine still holds its own, has, nothing like overpowers one over the other. It's a nice complement to everything. I had a little bit of the Munster cheese, which is a little bit saltier.
We haven't been together in forever.
Oh, that's not true.
Forever.
I just saw it was Sunday.
No, it's not.
We were hanging out, so
Not the same.
I know college basketball getting ready to ramp up here with all the play-in games are happening right now. Thursday starts the first round.
I saw North Carolina was like a 16 seed, and they won big time last night.
They won by like 40 points. That's a play-in game.
I know, but so now I'll be rooting for North Carolina.
Oh my gosh.
ACC, baby. North Carolina go to the Final Four.
SEC had a lot of teams make it into
Let's
the tournament.
rewind to 2016. Syracuse was a play-in team, and we went to the Final Four.
Yes.
She remembers that. And we beat #1 seed Virginia. Remember that? We knocked them off. We were down by 20 at the half.
In the early 2000s, didn't Florida win 3 championships in a row?
2.
You sure?
2. It wasn't 3. I think Billy Donovan cheated.
One of those years, we also won the football national championship too.
Syracuse won in 2003 with Carmelo Anthony.
So when we finish this one up, our next one we're going into the Duck Hunt Dog Cabernet. This also says goes great with game night, game day, watching the big game. So hence I have my Go UF little blocks down here on the front. Okay, very excited
I think
about our tournament prospects.
You know, to be honest with you, if that was Syracuse as a #1 seed, I'm gonna tell you right now, those teams are gunning for you. They're coming at you hard. Those 16 seeds, they're going to give you everything more than you could possibly imagine.
I know, but I'm just telling you, all the games that I've watched so far this year, we are really good.
They are good.
Offense, defense, like the whole thing. And it's not just a couple of players, like the whole team can make plays.
You have the transfer portal opens Monday.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell you right now, there's two guys in your team that are leaving.
No.
They're going to the portal.
No.
It's money. It's about money. ACC schools are going to come calling. Come on, I'll give you the money. Come on.
I think there was somebody who was throwing money at DJ Lagway, our quarterback.
Well.
But he declined. He said he's staying at Florida.
Well, because I'm sure a rich alumni came up and said.
So we're in March. You're a little distracted right now. We're in March, Women's History Month. DJ Lagway took $4 million of his NIL money and donated it to the women's sports at UF.
Yeah.
To show like his support behind all the women, and you know they don't necessarily draw as much of the money from what they get from the NIL as the men's sports do. But so he was trying to show his support for all of the women athletes. I thought that was pretty cool.
Well, the Syracuse Orange women are pretty good.
In what?
In basketball. They're doing a tournament this year.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be watching them. Mm-hmm. But Syracuse basketball suffered the worst season in history.
You guys had the talent. I don't understand why you didn't do better this year.
Coaching.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it's coaching. I was a coach for 15 years. I can tell you right now, to win a championship requires a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And you got to get your players to go through hell before they can get to heaven. I'm going to tell you right now, I did it. I did it for 15 years. Get out of here.
Oh my God, the dog is circling around our feet. So a little bit more about the nest before we move on. Pairs well with, we already talked about like pizza, charcuterie, any kind of Italian dish with red sauce. The ingredients for this wine are grapes, yeast, malolactobacteria, and sulfites. It is 100 calories per 5-ounce serving, 0.071 grams of carbs per 5-ounce serving. It is 0.48 grams per liter of residual sugar and 12.5% alcohol, and 54 parts per milliliter of sulfites. So pretty low. Mm-hmm. All around a really delicious, great wine. Goes with a lot of different things. Doesn't necessarily have to be Italian, but goes really good.
Well, we've got some homemade beef jerky from Nick.
Which I think is going to go really good with this next wine.
I've already partaken in that.
Yeah, I know. So
She
this
ate
is,
a lot of it the other night.
I did. It was delicious. You can't beat homemade beef jerky. Okay, so
No chemical. Maybe you would. I mean,
we have a lot of really good calves on the Scout and Cellar site, but I mean, if you're looking for something that's a little bit more moderately
I thought we were
priced,
doing Lagoon.
this is a definite. That's for a special occasion.
We're not gonna do it this weekend.
No, we'll save that for a special occasion. I have
So you wanna do
I have
the
a very
Wagyu.
special bottle of cab that we will do with that the next time that we
You
cook
gotta do it soon.
Wagyu.
That meat's gonna get
Okay.
freezer burned.
Okay, we'll plan something soon. So this is actually an award winner. You can check the Scout and Cellar site to get more information on which award it actually won. But to let you know, like it's entered in all kinds of competitions, wine competitions, and actually won an award. So that also speaks volumes for the quality of this wine.
Is there a badge on there?
And it is also available with Circle Choice. So Circle Choice is also a great program that we have on Scout and Cellar. There's not all of the wines, but several of the wines. You can custom pick which ones you want and put it on just a steady recurring order. You choose how many bottles, how frequently you want it shipped to you. And then you also get some other discounts. I believe you also get access to some of the Circle exclusive wines.
You know, I was just thinking, what a great Christmas present that would be for somebody.
What do you mean?
Get them on the Circle Choice Club and just have wine delivered to their house once a month.
Yeah.
What a great gift!
And you can choose however many bottles you want.
Remember the episode of Frasier where they got the beer for the father?
Yes, the beer of the
craft
month club
beer
or something like that.
And
Yes.
they kept upping the ante. That would be a great gift for me. Somebody could buy that for me for Christmas. Have 3 bottles of wine delivered
Well, why
to
would I
me.
buy it for you when I just buy it and we share it?
You're going to drink it with me anyway,
Yeah,
so
I am.
I don't drink a lot of wine when she's not here. I had it from Chardonnay, Middle Jane Chardonnay. Was it Middle Jane?
Mm-hmm.
I had some of that the other night with chicken. I made
That's
chicken
fantastic.
legs. I made the rosemary
That's a
chicken
really
legs.
great
You would have
Chardonnay.
eaten the chicken legs, I think.
Yes. Yeah, I
The
would.
rosemary
I brought
garlic.
some chicken thighs.
I have some chicken legs
That's it.
cooked in there. We should have boiled them up.
I have the Wild Pastures chicken thighs. No antibiotics, pasture raised.
I have Billy's from Florida. Florida
Yes. Okay, so this is actually a mix. It's 80% Cabernet, 10% Zinfandel, and 10% Merlot.
Which I love.
A lot of times that's the mixture like that is to achieve a particular taste or flavor, as opposed to adding other unnatural additives and fillers to the wines that you would get in your store-bought wines. So it just kind of plays around with the flavors a little bit.
More silky than the previous one. I think we would have done this one first, maybe the next one.
Because I figured a cab would be heavier.
It's not a heavy cab.
Okay.
It's not. I'm telling you, it's got solid body and it's a good cab, but it's not a heavy. Like the other one, the Bookbinder's cab is very heavy and rich.
Yes. That's a really great steak night wine. This one would be good with steak too. I'm definitely getting the Merlot, even though it's a very small percentage. I feel like I'm getting the Merlot. It's a little drier than the Barbera
Well,
that we had.
it wasn't dry with, like when I had the beef jerky. That was the first thing I had. It wasn't really dry. It was kind of silky because the beef jerky's got a lot of seasonings
I'm
and
gonna try
flavor.
some of that.
But with the pizza and the sauce, it got a little bit more dry.
And this doesn't say anything about being like compatible with Italian, but honestly, like what red doesn't go well with Italian?
I'm Italian. Red goes with me.
You just open anything. So this is fruity and bold with notes of cherry, vanilla, black raspberry, and a long fruit-forward finish. Maybe the most drinkable Cabernet we have made. I agree. I think this is pretty like mild. It's not as dry as a lot of the other cabs that we have. So wines from Dove and Dog are always approachable and ready for any time. But this Cabernet, created in a warm, ripe vintage, brings together spectacular vineyard sources and a wine that is ready to drink now and will continue to improve for several years. So they're saying like if you hold on to it for a couple of years and then open it.
You need to have a wine cellar.
We do.
And honestly, a computerized touchscreen wine cellar. So at night, before you're going to get home, you're like,
What are we having for dinner?
I'll write the program in AI because it'll pick up on what we're talking about. It will automatically say, hey, Joel, not Joel, Joel.
It'll suggest wines.
My workers down there, they call me Joel. Joel, they're all Hispanic. God bless you, Hispanic people. But you call me Joel. That's not my name.
In English, that's the female version.
Right, it is. I was going to be Joel as a female. It could have been Joel. Oh my God. Can you imagine the drama? I'm dealing with some family issues right now up there, but I can't even imagine if I was a female named Joel. What would they call me? Joey. They'd call me Joey.
But they still call you Joey?
They call me Joey. I know they
Well,
would.
that's what girls that are named Josephine a lot of times are nicknamed Joe or Joey.
Do you have students named Josephine?
I have not had a student named Josephine, but that was my grandmother's name.
Oh,
And she just went by Joe.
That was your grandmother. She didn't call her Joey?
No, she went by Joe. Grandma Joe.
I have my hat on tonight.
Yes. Going a little,
She likes that.
yes. A little Yellowstone vibe today.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, am going, I feel like I'm a little more like 80s stripe.
You could have put a lot of eyeliner on and look
And
like
then
Beth Dutton.
I could have, and I could have really like poofed my hair up.
Yeah. You got a black eye?
Could have fully embraced it, but I saw this. No, not a black eye. I saw this shirt and I was like, oh my gosh, that just screams like springtime, summertime. It's like a bottle of strawberry lemonade. I was like, oh, I have to get it, and I cannot resist a good stripe. So
I cannot buy clothes for this woman. I can't buy.
I don't know why you don't
Sorry.
understand. If it's got a stripe to it, buy it. I cannot turn down a stripe. Even my students say, Ms. Whidden always wears stripes.
She loves to shop local, honestly, and it locally owned. We give back to the community. We go into we know these people.
Yeah.
They own the stores. Give to them. Why would you give to a chain store? Honestly, nothing against chain stores. I'm not going to say that. I like Kohl's. I like Kohl's. I go there, but locally owned places in your town. If somebody locally owns that place,
support local.
they put up all their money, investment, and time to present that product to you. Buy it.
Right.
Small Business Saturday.
Well, that's in November.
I was thinking about Christmas today. I heard a Christmas song today.
Why?
I don't know.
It's March. We're almost to the first day of spring. I can't wait. I have my pretty spring flowers over here to the side. I'm wearing spring colors. That's what I said. Oh, it's almost the first day of spring. You're not going to wear something like pastel spring color? He's like, that means nothing to me.
It's another day.
Bah humbug.
It's another day. Just another day without you.
Oh, I thought you were going to say another day in paradise.
Another day in paradise.
So this pairs well with Chinese takeout. Don't have anything like that. Burgers. Well, we got like the beef jerky. And watching the big game. So hey, go Gators.
I have to admit.
I might be drinking some of this on Friday night when my Gators play in the first
I
round.
have to admit, I do love Chinese.
I know. I thought for a second, we were at Publix earlier, and I thought for a second about stopping in and picking up some Chinese takeout.
If we've had a little bit too much to drink sometimes we sneak in. We get the Chinese place and
sometimes we don't even have anything to drink. We're just like, I'm really craving like crappy
and the one
Chinese takeout.
The one in my little Publix Plaza here is good. It's a privately owned little crap hole, but it's good Chinese. It's like in 5 minutes. You order it 5 minutes later, it's done.
Yep.
It's like right there.
You just have the walks going steadily, and it's like whatever you want, they can dish it out for you.
Doing the rice, put the pork in there, and chicken. Want chicken and mushrooms? You remember the chicken and mushrooms, the white sauce?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Beef and broccoli.
Everything there is delicious.
You could do not the rice. You could just eat the beef and broccoli, chicken and.
Yeah. Just don't eat the rice.
Right. But you're tempted to eat the rice, aren't you? You put a huge amount of white rice on.
Yes. And then you're hungry an hour later.
Isn't that funny? How you're starving an hour later? That you eat this gigantic platter of stuff. Even like her kids, my kids. I used to buy it for her kids. Her kids would eat like pigs. They would eat. We buy the egg rolls.
They'd make a big plate of food and they'd get like full 3/4 of the way.
They eat more.
But then come back in 30 minutes. They're like, oh, I'm hungry again. Oh, I'll keep eating.
All the pints or the quarts are sitting there on the counter. We're
They're
watching
like,
TV.
oh, I'll go have some more.
Right, and then I go back and get another plate of shit. My kids ate a lot.
I know. My son is eating a lot because he's like a little furnace.
Yes. Well, my son, if he was here right now, my middle son, he would be eating. This would be gone.
Oh yeah.
He would plow through all of this.
Definitely. So I'm actually a little surprised. I thought this would probably pair well, but the chickpeas, dried chickpeas, don't bash us for this.
No.
It's a healthy little snack, but it's like Korean barbecue flavor, like dusted on the outside. Goes really good with this wine. It's delicious.
If you get the bag, I'm gonna tell you, these are really good.
They are delicious. It's an alternative to eating like potato chips. So chickpeas, it does still have like carbs and stuff in it, but it's a really great alternative to eating potato chips.
You can sit and watch TV and snack on these.
These go great with beer, but also goes really good with this wine.
Well, I'm probably
just think if you're sitting there watching the game and you were snacking on these little chickpeas and drinking this wine, oh my gosh. I would definitely have to like portion it out to make sure I didn't eat the whole bag.
Eat the whole bag.
It's delicious.
If we take it to Sun Creek, eat the whole bag. Because we get a pitcher of beer.
Yeah.
We'll be going there probably tomorrow night.
We pace ourselves. Now, mind you, we get a pitcher of beer. We split it. It takes us a little while to get through the whole thing.
Yes, we're not alcoholics.
We're not alcoholics.
But
right?
we do go over there because we know basically everybody over there, and it's fun it's fun.
And again, we like to support local.
Right. It's fun to know people. Like everybody knows you. Like Cheers. It's fun to go there because they do know us. A lot of people know us, and they come up and talk to you and say, "Hi, how you doing?"
Yeah, it's fun.
You know, but your place.
We don't know anybody over there.
If I were to move over there, though, I'm so outgoing. Within a month,
you would know the bartenders at least.
No, there'd be people there after about a month. They'd be like, "Hey, Joe, how you doing?"
Yeah, the regulars, they go there.
Yes.
It's funny about that place, though, is that they have a built-in coffee shop.
Yes.
So in the mornings, there are people that come in there regularly to get coffee and hang out in the area. I don't think they do breakfast sandwiches, but later on, when the bar is open, they do have actual food that you can order there.
You know, Sun Creek Cafe does breakfast.
Yes.
Big, cheap breakfast sandwiches, and they're big.
Yeah, I know, it look delicious, but...
Cheaper than McDonald's.
Honestly, at this point, unless you have the app.
Right, it's $13.76 for a egg McMuffin, hash brown, and large coffee. Sun Creek Cafe, I think it's $7.99 for a breakfast. I don't think it gives you any potatoes, but you get it's a big breakfast sandwich, and it's all homemade. So, but if you like the McDonald's hash browns like I do, then you do it. Which I do. And I like egg McMuffins. Or
you're in a pinch and you got to grab breakfast real fast while you're out and about.
I do love McDonald's. I'm sorry, I love McDonald's. Yeah. I do. I love filet of fish, double filet of fish.
That really does help.
It does. And I get notifications on my phone. $5 off if you spend 50.
I saw a commercial where somebody had like Grubhub or whatever, one of those like meal delivery places. It was like they were just waking up and it was like, oh, your McDonald's delivery is here. And I was like, but you weren't even awake. How did you order it? Oh, because in the app, you can pre-order and just schedule like whatever days you want your McDonald's breakfast delivered to your house, like on autopilot coming through. I was like, what are we doing?
It's like floral delivery. You could have flowers delivered at a certain time. I wish they listened to what I did on Valentine's Day.
Their phones are always listening.
I ordered her the most expensive flowers on Valentine's Day. Teleflora, don't do it. I'm telling you right now,
I don't care. It's a very bad experience.
Bad experience with Teleflora. Teleflora! I don't care. I didn't even get my money back yet.
Seriously?
No, I haven't gotten it back yet.
Can you dispute the charge?
I'm going to. I'm going to go in there. It wasn't delivered.
That was awful. He ordered this really nice bouquet of flowers that never showed up on my door. So
with chocolate.
Yeah.
And a card.
Yeah.
And she got really mad at me, but you know.
It was not good. That wasn't. I understand if like something happens and it doesn't get delivered the way that you want it to be delivered, but.
No, but it's unexcusable.
That is yes.
I'm sorry.
And they even sent him a message saying the flowers had been delivered, and I was like, no, there's no flowers here.
Why?
I didn't get any flowers. I even looked like around on my neighbor's porches to see if maybe it got delivered to the wrong place. No flowers.
And I called her. Is there an Amazon box there?
I know he's trying to be all coy about it, but.
Is there something I ordered something? Maybe it got shipped. Just be careful. Be wary of Teleflora. Go to your local florist.
Yeah.
Call them. Talk to a human being on the phone and give them. Say I'm going to come in and give my credit card. Don't do the Teleflora online bullshit. Yeah. Honestly, it's bullshit.
Yeah, or even like I don't know about 1-800-Flowers if you would have any better luck with them, but.
No. I haven't had luck with it, but as far as this wine, I would prefer honestly the Barbera.
Over this one?
Yes.
Really?
I like both of them, but
I do. I like both of them. I don't know that I have a favorite over the.
Is that my trunk?
Over the two. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so real quick, the soil to sip report for this wine. The grapes were sourced from 2 vineyards from some of our longest partner relationships, both meeting the Clean Crafted commitment, planted in 1993 and in 2005. So this was a little bit older vineyard vine growth. Each vineyard harvested.
There we go. Hey.
Okay.
How you doing?
This is what you would normally see like in your higher end, more expensive wines on the Scout and Cellar site, but this is a testament to this great wine. Another reason why it's probably an award winner for why, because all the painstaking process that goes into all of the grapes that go into creating this wine. So each vineyard harvested at night by hand and sorted multiple times to select only the best fruit. The wine was fermented and aged briefly in stainless steel to maximize the bold fruit flavors of Cabernet before bottling under sustainable cork.
Right.
Okay, so pairs well with Chinese and burgers, we said. The ingredients for this wine are grapes, tartaric acid, yeast, malolactic bacteria, and sulfites. So I think the tartaric acid may be the extra ingredient that's in this one. But again, those are all very simple ingredients. Nothing weird. That is just part of the fermentation process to achieve a particular taste and
right.
I don't know, but just like flavor of
your
the wine.
Store-bought wine.
Right. Way different than what you would get from your store-bought wine. So this is 100 calories per 5-ounce serving, 0.064 grams of carbs per 5-ounce serving. It's 12.5% alcohol, 0.43 grams per liter of residual sugar, and 80 parts per milliliter of sulfites. This one's a little bit higher in sulfites, but still, most of the clean crafted wines are going to be 100 or less. This is 80, so I mean, this is a pretty safe wine. Pretty much, I've never gone wrong with any of the clean crafted wines having that like histamine reaction where I feel like hungover or have a headache or anything like that the next day.
No.
These are just like superior wines.
Mm-hmm.
No matter
Absolutely.
how much you drink.
No, well, right. And you have to limit yourself, but the thing is sometimes you can't because it's really good. Honestly, these are really good wines. And if you want to try them and you want to comment, please do. Please comment in the section below on Rumble or YouTube, Facebook. We put time into making these videos. We would love to hear from you. And we have heard from some people.
Well, and if you're a new customer, there is also a discount. If you put in the code WELCOME25, you get $25 off of your first order. So you can think of it two ways. If you reach the $150 minimum, you automatically get free shipping, and then you just get an extra $25 off of your order. If you don't want to order that much in wine, then the $25 basically covers the shipping, so then you get free shipping if you don't get all the way up to $150. So however you want to do it, there are so many great options to choose from right now on the Scout and Cellar site. We don't have any other, we do have the Sunwind Soul wines. There's a red blend and a white blend. Those are kind of like our introductory level wines. Those are both 25% off right now. So you can get those at a really, really great price. And it's a great way to try clean crafted wines and kind of introduce yourself into the whole system before maybe you start being adventurous and start trying some of the other wines.
Be adventurous.
So there's so many great wines.
This is an adventure right here. This is a little adventure right here.
Every week, try it with different foods.
It's a
fun way to spend your Wednesday night.
Look up the chickpeas. When she bought them, I'm like, now I'm like, yeah.
I know, he was like, chickpeas, what is this? I'm not full on granola, trust me. I try a lot of different things. I'm trying to eliminate pollutants and toxins that go into my body. You obviously can't get to everything, so I take other supplements to try to detox all of that other crap out.
Let's detox you.
But there are lots of really tasty, healthy alternatives out there.
There is. And making everything from scratch, making food from scratch, cooking from scratch, and buying like sourced beef and chicken and pork like she does and I do.
Know where your food comes from.
Know where your food comes from. I'm growing tomatoes, but eat cheese and eggs.
Know where your wine comes from.
Know where your wine, yes, and beer, clean crafted beer.
Yes.
And it's like craft beer, I mean. But like your body can process eggs, cheese, and meat. Do you understand? Vegetables, eggs, cheese, and meat. Your body can process this stuff right here. What it can't process is potato chips,
all the processed
cheese
foods.
puffs, ho-hos, Twinkies, all that stuff. So cut that out of your diet.
Yeah.
Seriously. Don't eat it. Fast food. I know I said McDonald's earlier. I get that like once a month.
And this wine definitely coincides with that whole idea of eliminating the bad stuff.
It's a holistic ideal.
Out of your diet. So
It is. And
we hope you guys are having a really great week. I know people are kind of still in school, still in full work mode. Like spring break is just kind of on this like whole big like circular
she
motion.
says spring break. I'm like, what's that?
I know. But
I have to get up and go to Mount Dora tomorrow morning.
parents, students, I know.
She has to
You're
go
always
with
mindful of all that stuff. I'll go with him, but I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I got 9 hours of sleep the other night. I've never felt better in my life.
We're going to bed early tonight.
So,
Nice and early.
hope you guys have a great week, and we hope to see you back here again next week.
Yes, and go to bed early.
Bye.
You'll thank us.
Bye.